Take a look at this. First-time All-Star selections, last 5 All-Star games.
Wow.
This year, we're up to 33 first-time All-Stars.
Hey, Albert, when you see this, and you're just a fresh guy off the field right now, how has the young talent turned and flipped the game so much?
It's pretty amazing. You know, I think for me, when I look at these numbers, you know, and I think to be able to be your first All-Star, that's something that it's the hard work that you put up in the off-season, and then you get reward, you know, during the mid-season, and that's why you're here in the Great Summer Classic, you know, in the All-Star game. So congratulations to some of those guys, you know. I was really excited. We all, I think, were there, and it's a great feeling, you know, just to go in, I guess, the best of the best in the game, walking in the clubhouse and seeing for 2 days just, hey, being friends, I guess, you know, because we compete against those guys.
What did you do your first game? And then I want to ask Pedro the same thing. First All-Star game.
It was here in Seattle.
Oh, wow.
You know, I sit
2001,
I sit in the bench, and then I went in, I walk, and then I play second base in the 8th inning.
That's right, you played second base.
Oh, my gosh.
And then, you know, I think for me, which it was one of my favorite, you know, seeing Tony Gwynn and Cal Ripken Jr., you know, their last All-Star game, it was, I mean, it's even giving me chills, you know.
Pedro, what about you?
1996, Pedro, your first.
1996 in Philadelphia. I had the opportunity to pitch 1 inning. Actually got out of the inning okay. And after that, that was a big turning point for me because I was always second guess whether I could be a starter or how long I was going to last in the big leagues. And then at that point, once I went through that inning and I got to see Maddox, Glavine, Smoltz, all those guys pitch in front of me, I actually said to myself, you know what? I'm taking the picture with the best of baseball. I'm taking the picture with everybody. I'm here playing in the game that everybody, you know,
everyone's watching.
It's elite. It's elite. And that's when I realized I belong in the big leagues and I am a star just like any other in the big leagues. And I said, from now on, no more second guessing, no more listening to what other people had to say.
Okay, so this happened to nobody else in the history of All-Star games, I guarantee you. So Willie Randolph comes up to me, and he got voted in, right? He was a starter, and he says,
"This is 1987.
1987 in Oakland." He says to me, "Hey kid, I'm taking 1 at bat. You got the rest of the game." I was like, "Oh man, it's amazing!" All right, we play 10 innings that night. Tim Raines gets a hit, and the National League wins. But my first at bat, I walked to the plate, and I'm like, "All right, here we go." I looked down at third base, gave me a bunt. I was like, what? I had the bunt. I was so mad, I popped it up. Now I'm 0 for 1 with a popped up bunt. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
And I go with that, Harold. You know, I think for all those guys, hopefully they get an opportunity to be in the game because that's what's best.
And swing the bat.
And swing the bat to get in the game, you know, because the last thing you want to do is your first All-Star and being in the bench and don't have an opportunity, you know, to be in the game.
Yeah, because the first one, you never know if you're going to have another one, right?
Especially with the talent that we have in the big leagues right now.
That's a good point.
It's tough.
Yeah. And you guys are great, but you just can't assume you're going to go to another All-Star game.
Yeah.
So it's a precious moment in your first one.